I'm convinced you can do anything and everything. Nothing and no one can upset your plans. Job chapter 42 verse 2. This year of 2015 we could live a little bit more of this great and beautiful message and about the sovereignty of God. We are almost every time we feel worried about something, all of us, starting on myself. We feel worried about time, about money, about finances, about problems. When we watch the news, we feel worried about something, the future. But when we see God plans, and when we realize that nothing and no one can upset His plans, we are happy and we just can glorify His name. This is what we have been experiencing this year. Since December of 2014 until March of this year, a lot of situations in the middle of our family in Brazil, some problems, some healthy issues, made us think about some things and made us feel that maybe it would be a time to be closer to them. And so we started to be worried. So how we would do that? How we would live this amazing time that we are living here? So our hearts were with our family, our minds and bodies and thinkings were here. We have been seeing amazing things, miracles, things that we were not expecting to see in this season here in Europe. You have been following us, and maybe you have been following the news, and if you are doing that, you know that amazing things has been happening here with the church, with the gallery, with some other ministries that I'm involved in, with my family and my wife. And it's so beautiful to see that. As my wife as my wife says every time, this is just the beginning. So how how to go back to Brazil in the middle of this. So from March until August, we spend a big prayer time, and also not just prayer but counseling time. We had so many people that God put in our way, some experienced missionaries, some people that were supporting us, praying with us, and they would be able to encourage us and to show us a little bit more about our mission and our field. So with all of this in mind, with a lot of prayer, in September we decided to go back to Brazil for a season. And so we would like to explain you how it's going to be starting from now. As you probably saw in the last video, we have been blessed to be able to help in the life of 6 other families here in Europe. And so we decided to give and to have 100% of our support in terms of finances to help these families. We decided to help them in 3 different ways: care, publicity, and financial support. And I would encourage you to go to our website and try to take a look on what these families are doing now, so you're going to meet them a little bit more and know a little bit more about what we have been doing with them. But more than that, we, going back to Brazil, are going to be able to keep growing this movement. It's amazing. Our financial partners, our prayer partners, they are all with us. They are all with us in this new decision that we took. And this needs to come from God. So what does it mean to go back to Brazil? It means that we are going to be involved in a local church starting in 2016, and we are going to be completely involved in missions. We are going to be doing things for Europe, doing things to increase the missionary vision in Brazil, in the Brazilian church. I'm going to be able to accept some invitations that every time that I go to Brazil I cannot accept. So I'm going to be able to go to some churches and travel a little bit more and talk about the needs of the gospel. So we would love, first of all, to thank you all of you that have been praying for us. Some of you have been supporting us financially. We want to thank you. Thank you for everything that you have been doing. And we want you to know that this is just the beginning. So this season that we are going to spend in Brazil, God knows how long time this is going to take, but we know that missions are going to be increased. This is our task, this is our mission, and we have been blessed by the sovereignty of God. God has been faithful, and He is sending us to Brazil to stay a little bit with our family that needs a little bit more of us in this time. And so we would like you to pray with us. We would like you to go to our website and to check what we are going to be doing next year, and to keep your eyes focused also in Europe, because here has a big need. So all the missionaries that we have working with, they need your prayer, they need your support. Thank you very much. God bless you. See you soon in the next video. A bientôt.